Hello, hello, hello. This is your Dallas Spiritual Reader. Subscribe, donate, and feel my spirit. I have been channeled again. Mose, this is the day his mom recorded him. He had to tell her that he relied on her. He knew the day was coming, and time was short. He was sorry. MO3 spirit was weakening at this time, allegedly. The connection of him and Raw Lee was, they knew what it was to be homeless. Mo used to ride on a city bus, thinking. They knew about the Roman noodles when you don't have a dime. They knew about Dixon's Circle. Those times. Raw Lee and MO3 had a connection, not as friends, but in life. Do you see what I see? He was also shot in the leg. Notice a lot of men are being shot in the leg. Because see, God created man, and man is not good with two legs. That's why he gave him a third leg in the middle. I want you to experience why MO3 Death is so hard for a lot of people. It's difficult mentally, mindset for people. You see, MO3 had ambition, but in the wrong skills at first. Being in gang, he made decisions that were wrong. He wasn't an angel. He did shoot at a couple of people, but not as many as they say. He never committed murder, allegedly. He did not shoot a yellow beezy, nor did he shoot at Drew, allegedly. See, MO3 had found his connection in his voice. He was ready to let it all go. He kept talking to his mama in deep conversation. Asked her. But see, his mother gave him to God a long time ago. The scare of cancer and her high blood pressure and a person named Maury made him understand that he needed to change, allegedly. You see, Nikki was his throne to help him reach. I want to show you how the women fell in love with Mo, not just for his music, for him being a man. As Bubba sat on his side, let me show you what Mo was doing on his weekend time. If you want to know why Bubba was killed, because after Trap Boy friend was hit, The retaliation was to take out Bubba, his right-hand man, allegedly. If you know, Bubba was his runner. For his product, I must say, he sold them for him and a couple of other cats at Dixon Circle. You know, the convenience store where Bubba was killed, right off 2nd Street, allegedly. But this is what Mo did. He made time for his children, especially his little king, his clone, his seed. He didn't need the mother there. He didn't need his mother there. He did his job as a man. You see, anybody can be a pops or a father, but a daddy, your daddy, that's a 100% man. Do you see what I see? Loyalty is real. Him and Bubba hadn't been connected for very long. But when they did, the loyalty was true. There was no smoking in Mo's house. Mo didn't like smoking. He didn't like smoke to smell up his house. He had white furniture. And his king can do whatever he please. He didn't allow anybody or everybody at his crib if he didn't feel your loyalty. Notice the cats that's here must behave or they couldn't be with MO3. Do you see what I see? A father, a daddy, and a man. Mo wasn't gang material, and he had started discovering that. His intuitive side was changing his mindset from those demons. He said, F everything that's not positive. See that energy? It flowed. Being there as a father for his son, his king, his seed, he would keep him clean, make sure he's fed, keeping a smile on his child's face. This is what a lot of women idol about Mo, not just his music. He was always a thinker. You see the number on the wall, 2370, Mo residence. Mo did not leave his kid occupied by his homies. Where Mo go, his children go. Do you see what I see? A father, a man that takes care of his responsibility. A lot of people was jealous of Mo. A lot of people envy Mo because he was doing something that wasn't in them. As money started rolling in, most started getting $30K for showing up just to sing a couple of songs. The envy became real. Trap Boy and the yellow bitch was getting jealous, trying to cut Mo out of concert deals. The Fort Worth boys started hating Mo because he was no longer in the gang activity. He had become his own man, and they felt like he was selling the streets out. So this clown got started. Allow me to show you how the spirit works. Watch him give some months, September, October, and stop in November. Listen to what you don't hear, not what you hear. Looks like he kept his word. Payback is a bitch. This is supposed to be MO3 shooter, killer. After they limited the video, I want to show you something that you can look for. Look at his feet. One is always straight and one go to the left. The shooter, shoulder, feet. So there is a lot of rumors out, allegedly. People are trying to say, this is not Kiwa White. Do you see what I see? People holler there is no blood. These are shots aftermath where blood thinner has been poured and cleaned. But there won't be a lot of blood when you shot with a 9mm close range. It goes in your torso and you bleed internally. Blood can be on your clothing, but it won't be pouring in the street unless you shot in the head. Being nowhere for Mo to go, he pulled over. When they shot at his tires, they pulled in front of him. The highway was full with morning traffic, people going to work. The video has been cut out some because it's evidence and wasn't supposed to be leaked out. Do you see what I see? It's dirty players from Dallas County, dirty players from the gang. The reason traffic looked clear, a lot of cars stopped once they saw the shooting and heard the shots. Everybody know 35 is by the zoo, Saner in Illinois, not that far from the barber shop. must I say, there was not only one shooter, it was three. Do you hear what I'm saying? Allegedly. Mo Gun wasn't in a car, and he always told you guys, even in his music, it's been a long, long time, a long time coming, but I know to keep my gun. You don't remember him saying those words? Who took out that gun is a part of the killing. Follow me. I want you to see where I'm going, where my mindset, where the pharaoh began. You see, Mo started making deals without rain, by itself, traveling to see people without rain. Mo engaged with Kevin Gates. He started making music. He knew he had made it to the big time. It was called Broken Love. Mo had made a connection with the GOAT himself. A lot of people, entities, have came up dead around this man. Some people say he the devil himself, allegedly. He had made a connection with Boosie. Badass. A true statement. Mo knew he had hit the top of the world. Look at that smile. He even met Mike Tyson, an investor in the music industry. Mo had found his heart, his life, a way that he could take care of his family. Even T.I. was talking about collaborating with MO3. Allow me to show you a non-city boy, but a silent GOAT. Some of MO3 family members think he has nothing to do with MO3 Death. Just like I said about the yellow clown. If you put energy on someone's death, it can happen. You're just as guilty as the next man that pulled the trigger. On the day Mo died, this man was coming down the freeway, parallel to Trap Boy in his comb. Do you see what I see? He knew where Mo was. You can look at his interview. He knew about Raleigh getting killed. I mean, not getting killed, but getting shot in the leg. He knew. He knew about the day Mo3 was going to die. Mo told me. I told that nigga who was shooting at me by name. Now that you see this clown going on everybody's platform, trying to see what they know that he already know. You know what you don't hear is what you need to hear. I told people, number one, This dude did not have a legal document stating he was a manager. So no paperwork. You're just an itinerary dude. In fact, you're proving that by not having security for MO3 in the ghetto. You see, Duncanville is an outside city, small place between DeSoto and Lancaster in Dallas. But it's still an area too close to home for Oak Cliff, must I say. Knowing that Mo had so many enemies and his ops was always ready to take him out. When does a black man don't shed a tear or have water in his eyes for his partner that laid in the street? 35. 3 plus 5 is 8. The death number. Dying on the numbers 1, 2. You landed when you hit 3. See, spiritual connection of devils. Mo tell you in his music, I put my demons on them. His truth was, when Yellow Beezy was shot, allegedly, MO3 partners handled that. You see, when you become an entertainer, you sell your soul to the world. After Mo's death, the transformation began. If you're not guilty, why are your features changing? Why are your ears spreading? Why you're not, well, I don't know anymore. Notice that.